Have you ever wanted to clog your arteries with all the cholesterol, but in a more weeaboo fashion? Well, if you learn how to make this baller chicken karaage from me, then maybe someday you will. So, wash your little fingies and let's get started. Firstly, you're going to need to grab some ginger and some garlic. Using your tiniest IKEA spoon, scrape off the skin of a 2-inch knob of ginger. You're also going to want to de-skin 4 cloves of vampire repellent. Now begins the nightmare of which you have to hand grate your ginger. Because even though I like to think of myself as fairly athletic, this is by far the most tiring thing I've ever done. My hands are so sore. But I guess it shows how strong these Asian grandmothers are, or how weak I am. Anywho's, grate both the garlic and ginger and put them aside for later. Now it's time for the star of the show, the chicken. Specifically, boneless, not naked chicken thighs. Here, I have around 600 grams. You're going to want to cut these big enough so it doesn't shrivel up and mummify when frying, and small enough that it can still fit into your tiny mouth. Time to marinate. Acquire sugar, shoyu, or soy sauce for the uncultured, salt, pepper, mirin, and sake. Starting off, whoop in your garlic paste and squeeze in just the juice of the grated ginger. Sprinkle in some salt, crackle-ack some peps, add around 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of sake, 2 tablespoons of mirin, and 2 tablespoons of shoyu. Now, with your strong, masculine hand, massage all the components together. Close up the Tupperware container and let the flavors of Japan sink into the chicken in the fridge for about 6 hours. After 6 hours of almost forgetting you had a video to film, take the chicken out and add in some all-purpose flour directly into the chicken. I personally like to do this in order to maximize the flavor retention of my little boys. Next, in order to give our karaage its signature crisp, we're going to give it a crop dusting of potato starch. Finally, it's on to the frying. Find your overly Japanese pot, a neutral oil like canola. I'm reusing some oil from a previous fry. It's not gross. You're gross. And a food thermometer. For my karaage, I like to do a 2-fry method. For the first fry, we're going to bring the temperature up to 160 degrees Celsius or 320 degrees in Liberty units. Place in around 4 to 5 pieces at a time into the pot and set a timer for 1 minute and 30 seconds so that your ADHD mind doesn't forget about it and cause a grease fire. When 1 minute 30 has passed, remove the chicken and place on a wire rack and repeat the process for all of your chicken. If you manage to survive the first fry, it's now time to increase the temp to 170 degrees Celsius or 340 degrees Fahrenheit. Repeat the same process as before, adding in around 4 to 5 pieces at a time to the oil, but only cook for about 1 minute this time. Remove again and continue this process until you're either done with all the chicken or have somehow caused a small grease fire in your house due to negligence. And well, that's pretty much it. You've done the hardest part. You didn't die. Congrats! You just need to plate it up with some cabbage salad that you probably won't eat, Kewpie mayo that you will definitely eat, and a dash of togarashi for a bit of mild spice. And there you go, a solid chicken karaage that will definitely knock the pants right off your butt. If you managed to make it this far into the video, please leave a like, comment if you actually enjoyed it, or if you just want to bully me, and subscribe for the occasional cooking content. Laters!